Hey guys, welcome back to the FCS Dynasty. Tonight, we've got the Northern Colorado Bears traveling to take on the third-ranked Cal Poly Mustangs in a full broadcast live stream. And it's going to be fun. This is a big Pac-10 game. Both of these teams vying for the top spot in the Pac-10 currently. And I've been looking forward to this game for quite some time, and I know a bunch of other people have been as well. Just give me a moment here so I can try to share this stream in the Discord community, and I will get this game started. I know it was supposed to start 10 minutes ago, but you know what? Life happens. So just give me one moment here, and we'll get it popping, folks. In the Pac-10 currently. As my video makes some noise, because, you know, I had the sound on my phone. Don't worry about it. Alrighty. Should be a fun matchup. We got a lot of new faces playing today. Got 4 new players on the Northern Colorado Bears. And we have 1 new player on the Cal Poly Mustangs. All were added before Week 10 started, so it should be really fun. A lot of people seeing themselves, you know, on the field for the first time. And I believe I shared it. Yes, I did. All right, it's shared. And we are ready to get popping here. A whole whopping 4 viewers right now. I'm loving it. Hopefully with the share in the Discord, this thing will get going here. La-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da-da-da. Alright. I believe we're all set. I'm going to go ahead and close out my Discord on my computer because my computer's awful and it just likes to die when I have too many things popping up on there at one time. So right now we just have the OBS on there. I don't dare have anything else open when we're actually streaming, because that's just not going to be good. Alright. Let's get it, folks. 5 viewers, 5 likes. I like it. I actually have the chat open now, and I can see all the viewers today. My phone was dead for the last stream, so I couldn't see anything. Because like I said, I can't have more than one thing open on my computer at a time, because it's from 2012. But alright, we're going to get into it, folks. Starting the game, and we're going to go ahead and user one of the teams for the kickoff. Well, not actually user them, but this is the only way you can get the good camera angle. But let's get this thing started, folks. What's up, Sully? Tom? Cheeseburger? What's up, buddy? Chaos, my brother? Upgrade that PC? Dude, I'm trying, okay? I'm poor. I need the monies first. But it took me an extra 10 minutes to get the stream started because I had some last-minute stream prep to do. MJ, what's up, buddy? My Magic, I believe that's your name. What's up? How you doing? Slap the like button if you haven't already. I appreciate all you stopping by. And I guess let's see who's returning it. It's going to be Cal Poly. And let me go ahead quickly. And here we go. And the controller is down. So Cal Poly is going to get the ball first here, folks. And they are going to kneel that one down. That was a nice kick by freshman kicker Johnny Legursky for the Northern Colorado Bears. And let's take a look at the rosters. Eric Spears Jr. is in there at quarterback right now. He is the number 2 quarterback on the depth chart behind Alexander Connor. So we'll see what happens here on the first play. Spears over the middle, and he is off the mark. Intended for Lance Johnson. So, not a good start. Alexander Connor's back in there now for the first time tonight. He is the starting quarterback. Almost 5,000 passing yards in his career, 45 touchdowns. He also has 13 on the ground. He's going to throw this one over the middle, and it's caught by Tom Schaefer, the long snapper. Or was it not Tom Schaefer? No, it wasn't. Oh my goodness, it's the new guy, Andrew Schiffer, number 87. He was added before week 10. That's his first catch of his career. And that was a big one, all the way to the 43-yard line. What's up, Andre? How you doing, buddy? First down and 10, single back set. Raul Lozano III is going to get the handoff right up the middle, and he is dragged down by the face mask by Bully Cooper, the strong safety. And before anything else happens, let's go ahead and take a look at the rosters. You're not actually going to see them, but I'm going to say them, and you're going to hear it. So let's get it. Cal Poly Mustangs, Eric Spears Jr., we already saw him on the first play. Alexander Connor, those are the quarterbacks. Raul Lozano III, we just saw him get brought down by the face mask. That's their halfback. At wide receiver, they have Desmond Lewis, who is number 22, and Malik Higgins, number 11. And they now have 3 tight ends, subscriber players on the roster. And here is Lozano picking up 5 more yards. But their tight ends are 4-star freshman Tom Schaefer, 4-star freshman Tyler Chandler, and now 4-star freshman tight end Andrew Schiffer. So 3 4-star talents at the tight end spot. And their offense is rounded out by their guard, Dan Williamson, who was one of the best linemen in the nation last year. And Lozano is dropped for a loss by Daniels. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 5. The Northern Colorado Bears defense is this: Deacon Cooper at free safety and Bully Cooper at strong safety. That's it, folks. But you will see Eric Taveras playing linebacker. You see him right there in the middle. He's number 32, and for some reason we're still not having our amazing camera angle. But we're going to stick with this one. I'm not going to keep switching back and forth. There's a clipping call on Raul Lozano III. My goodness. We saw his brother Lito for the UC Davis Aggies commit a few penalties on Monday night. And they're going to attempt a 43-yard field goal here with Alexander, a non-subscriber kicker. So he is not very great, I guess. But the Bears hold with just 2 subscriber players starting on defense. And the Mustangs get on the board first. It's 3-0. Cal Poly on top, number 3 in the nation, hosting the 5-2 Northern Colorado Bears. And if there is moments in time where I'm not talking, that's because I'm trying to pull up something on this computer here. My computer monitor also died the other day, so I'm behind on some of the videos that I have to edit. And this video monitor that I'm using now is extremely small. And I can't find anything that I'm actually looking for, but there's a nice return from Darius Mitchell, junior halfback, up to the 22-yard line. And it looks like we're not going to be having the Cal Poly Stadium sound in here today because I can't find it on this computer right now. Forgive me. Bears on offense. Darrell Stats on the option, and he can move, but he fumbles the football, and it is recovered by Cal Poly. Unbelievable. Wow. Demarius Lamache, the sophomore defensive end, gets the recovery. That is his first fumble recovery of the season. Ralph William on the forced fumble. That is his 9th of his career and 5th this season. Oh my goodness. That is not how the Bears wanted to start it off. I didn't even get a chance to mention really anyone on the offense besides Darrell Stats, who fumbled it. That is his 10th fumble of his career, 5th this season. So he matches his total from last year. And Eric Taveras, nice tackle by the halfback, out there playing some middle linebacker for the Bears. That'll bring up 2nd down and 11. And we might get through the rosters here at some point today. But for the Bears, they did get 4 new players before Week 10 that we added. Here's a deep shot down the field, and it's caught by Malik Higgins inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 36 yards as he beats McGee, the non-subscriber corner. But for the Bears, they added Ace White, number 55 at linebacker. They added double stack Rivers, number 22. He plays halfback and linebacker. Tyler Rocky is another halfback that was added. He's number 20. And cornerback Jack Marius tracks, number 21. He is a corner. As Lozano does not pick up any yards on that. I hope I pronounced that last name correctly. Forgive me if I haven't. So 5 new players hitting the field here today for these squads. And they're all going to be seeing some action. I am the coach of both of these teams, so I try to get all of these subscriber players. There's a touchdown for Raul Lozano III. And that's his 11th of the year, 29th for his career. And the Mustangs off to a great start here. About to be 10-0 over conference foe, Northern Colorado. And we're down to 5 viewers. What are you guys doing out there? You're driving them away. And the Mustangs' extra point is up and good. It's 10-0. Bears having a rough go of it. My voice is too loud. Hold on, let me try to move my mic a little bit. There, how's that? I got to move back quite a bit now. So it shouldn't be as loud. And the Bears on the return. That's Darius Mitchell, junior halfback. And he is taken down by Tyler Chandler, the number 2 tight end on the team, at the 22-yard line. So the Bears start off this drive the same place they started off the last one. Darrell Stats under center. He's got over 760 rushing yards on the season, and he'll try to run it here. Ralph William, another huge play. He's got 3 tackles already today with a forced fumble and a tackle for a loss. Absolutely lit up the quarterback. And before the Bears have another fumble, let's go ahead and take a look at the Bears roster here on offense. Darrell Stats at quarterback. We've seen him fumble and get crushed already here today. They have another quarterback, 4-star freshman Aiden Davis. And 5 halfbacks now. Darius Mitchell, he's a junior. Eric Tavares, he's a sophomore. And Stats is rocked again. Demarius Lamache with a fumble recovery and a big hit on the quarterback. Stats is just going to be on his back all game long. My goodness. And 2-star freshman Jada Streets, he's another halfback. He also plays some receiver. They got a fullback, Gavin Brady, number 35. Wide receiver, Howard Bresnagale, number 83. And Smokey Callahan, he is their tight end, but he is out for this game. And their offensive line is Mike Heath, Will Jefferson, and Sebastian Hernandez. Stats is crushed again. Bresnagale with the catch, but they're just going backwards, and it's 4th down and 17. Wow. Yeah, I think I had my mic too close to the edge of my desk for some reason. I don't know why it was there. Legursky on for the punt. And that was a good one all the way down to the 39-yard line. I really cannot stand this camera angle. But again, I just don't want to go back into the menu and switch it up. And you may hear me sniffle from here, you know. I've been sniffling for about 2 months now. I just can't seem to stop, guys. Alexander Connor looking to throw it. He's going to take off instead. He can run it down the right sideline all the way to the 36. And that was a great run. Connor with over 800 rushing yards for his career now. He also has the 13 touchdowns. Yeah, Darrell Stats he's not having a good time here today, folks. Connor hot routing a receiver. I formation set for the Mustangs. And they will go play action. And Connor is going to be sacked. That's Eric Tavares, who is having a great game here today. And his first playing time on defense, starting at middle linebacker. 2 tackles, a sack, 2 tackles for a loss. Now, if the rest of the defense could step it up, that would be great for the Bears. Second down and 15. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. They will go play action. Connor has a man open. That is Desmond Lewis inside the 15 down to the 12. And a great corner route here. Beats Ace White, the new freshman on the team. And that's a mismatch nightmare. Ace White cannot keep up with the speedy Desmond Lewis. Lewis now over 1,400 yards receiving for his career. And the Mustangs, fantastic this season in the red zone so far. And they will hand it off to Lozano, and he is dropped. It picked up maybe 1 yard. He's got 20 yards today on 7 carries already here in the first quarter. I'm just waiting for the Bears defense, or the Mustangs defense, to be on the field long enough to actually talk about their players. Connor under center, hands it off. Lozano is carrying defenders, and he might have picked up the first down, and he did. No, he did not. 3rd and inches. It looked like he fell way over the first down line. Ace White on the tackle. So 3rd down and inches from the 3-yard line. This is a big play here. The Bears need a stop. Can they get it? No, they can't. Lozano runs a man over, and Tavares tackles him, but it's too late. He was in for the touchdown. Lozano with a 3-yard scamper up the middle. It was supposed to be up the middle. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Defensive lineman just gets trucked. Shout out to Ace White in the chat. Pro Football Simulation League. That's who Ace White is. Mustangs on for the extra point. Alexander's kick is up, and it is good. It's 17-0 here. Number 3 Cal Poly coasting right now here in the first. They got to try to get the ball to the halfbacks. Darrell Stats is getting pummeled here today. He is just having no luck. Now we will see some Aiden Davis at quarterback as well. I believe he is in 1 or 2 formation subs. But the Bears, they really need to hold on to the football. Darrell Stats could not keep fumbling it. And here is Darius Mitchell. Another return up to probably the 22-yard line yet again. And it is. So 3 straight kick returns from him. And they got the same exact result. But before anything terrible happens for the Bears, the defense for the Mustangs on the defensive line, 2 defensive tackles, Greg Ford and Paxton Erdley, as Gavin Brady gets the pitch here and loses 3 yards. But Paxton Erdley, he is out for 4 more weeks. I believe he broke his jaw. Demarius Lamache, defensive end, we've seen him quite a bit here today, number 90. 4-star freshman outside linebacker Jay Washington, he's number 15. He's having a great year, 28 tackles, 6 for a loss, 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and a couple fumble recoveries. And that's the end of the first quarter already. Mustangs on top, 17-0. Bears looking for answers here on offense. And the rest of the Mustangs defense is corner Joseph Lozano and free safety Ralph William, who we have seen absolutely plaster Darrell Stats here today. And a quick pitch out here. They toss it out to the fullback, Gavin Brady. I'm not sure about this play calling, but it's just not working out too well. Tom, you are a long snapper, buddy. Embrace it. And they're finally going to throw the football, but that is well overthrown. Oh my goodness. It's not looking good so far for the Bears, folks. Johnny Legursky on for another punt here. See what the freshman can do. He's got a pretty good leg on him. Kicks it from his own 6-yard line all the way down to the 37. So flipped the field pretty good. But the Mustangs offense has been on fire so far. See if Connor can't throw the football downfield some more. Find his speedy targets. Or if Lozano can just keep pounding the rock. Schiffer in at fullback. That's the new freshman tight end. Here's a quick pass to Desmond Lewis, a 4-yard pickup. That'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Still waiting for somebody besides Eric Taveras to step up on this defense. Connor to throw it. He's pressured, and he is sacked, and that is big double stack Rivers. Playing some linebacker, getting a sack for the big man. That was a huge play, bringing up 3rd down and 14. Now, I'm not going to be tracking the stats of the new freshmen that were added before Week 10 started, but their stats will officially start in year number 3 here of the Dynasty. Man, wide open, and Connor is off the mark. Tyler Chandler had a couple steps on the defender, so the Bears get a big stop here, and their offense will try to find some answers here on the field here in a moment. Back to return is Darius Mitchell, and he doesn't get much. Tom Schaefer, the long snapper, on the tackle. High formation set, maybe pound the rock here. I think Gavin Brady's in at halfback behind double stack Rivers. And they'll go option. Stats, he can run. And can he hold on to it this time? Darrell Stats in the open field. Down past the 20, and he is gone. Touchdown, Bears, just like that. My goodness, that is the playmaking ability that Darrell Stats brings to the team. He just needs to learn how to hold on to the football. That is a game-changing play right there. Bears get a lot of momentum now with a 69-yard touchdown run. Stats gets his 5th touchdown rush of the season, 19th for his career. My goodness. Legursky on for the extra point. He is now 21 of 21 on the season. So it's now a 10-point ball game. As I read the chat. They are alive. Yes, they are indeed. Such a huge play for the Bears. Legursky on for the kickoff. And that was not a good kick. He kicks it out of bounds. Oh my goodness. The freshman mistake. Wow. Unbelievable. They get a huge play, and then they kick it out of bounds. Connor under center. He's going to throw it. And he goes over the middle, and Tom Schaefer can't hang on to it. He better stick to long snapping. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Schaefer does have 15 catches on the season, 212 yards, 1 touchdown. But he's better known for his perfect snaps. 2nd down and 10, single back set. Connor hands it to Lozano, and he gets absolutely decleated by Deacon Cooper, the free safety. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Bears need a stop here. And that will get their momentum going again. Connor to throw. All day to throw it. He tries to throw off his back foot. He fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Northern Colorado. So they get a huge takeaway. My goodness. They are getting after the quarterback today here, folks. I have no idea who forced the fumble. But Northern Colorado with all the momentum now. Stats on the option. Stats in the open field again. Runs a man smooth over for the first down. Look at those yards per carry. 18.4. My goodness, he's trying to put the team on the back. DB the King, 7. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Shout out in the chat. I think I shouted everybody out so far. First down and 10. Stats hot routing a receiver. And he will hand it off. That's the big fullback, Gavin Brady. He picks up 4 yards. Cal Poly in a bit of trouble here, folks. On the verge of allowing 2 scores in a row. Stats, triple option. He's stuffed in the backfield. Great play by the Mustangs front 7. That'll bring up 3rd down and 7. And it looks like Aiden Davis is in at quarterback for this play. Now he's got a much better arm than Darrell Stats, so look for a pass downfield, maybe even a shot to the end zone. And they will go play action. Davis, and he's going to be sacked. He took forever. And that is Franklin, I believe, non-subscriber defensive lineman. No, that is Holland on the sack. So Davis comes in to try to throw it, and that just didn't work out too much for him. Is that you, DeAndre Washington? Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Hit that like button while you're here. I appreciate you. And Johnny Legursky kicks the field goal up and good. So the freshman is now, if I can look at my stats, my goodness, he's 7 of 7 on the season. And that'll make it 17-10. So the Bears clawing their way back into this one against the 3rd-ranked team in the nation, the Cal Poly Mustangs. Legursky on for the kickoff. Let's see if he can keep this one in bounds. After that astounding 5-play, 8-yard drive. And that was a great kick. And Malik Higgins kneels that one down. Yeah, Darrell Stats is so fast. I think his speed is like 85, maybe even 90. He is the fastest quarterback out of our 12 schools, that is for sure. I think he actually has the same speed as Michael Hines for the Dolphins. Connor, 4 wide receivers set, hands it off to Lozano. Great block by number 69, but Lozano only picks up a few yards. And look at those numbers for Stats. 6 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown so far today. But he did have a fumble, so let's not forget that. Second down and 7. Mustangs need to get a first down at least here. They cannot let the Bears keep getting some points and all the momentum. And there's Ace White stopping Alexander Connor after a 5-yard pickup. You do all the scouting you need to do, Regear Productions. Get it done, buddy. Goal line set for the Mustangs. Huge play right here. And they're going to go play action, and he's going to be sacked again. Double stack Rivers gets his 2nd sack today. Oh my goodness. Who needs actual defensive players when you can just put halfbacks at linebacker and let them run amok? 4th and 11 now. The Bears call the timeout. Mustangs on to punt it away. Mason from his own 7-yard line skyrockets this one. And that is going to be returned by Darius Mitchell up the left sideline. Mitchell fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Cal Poly. What a huge break. Oh my goodness. There's a look at Mitchell's career stats. 22 total touchdowns. He does have 6 punt returns for scores in his career and 1 kick return for a touchdown. And that that was just unfortunate. Oh my goodness. And now the Mustangs going to try to throw it again. Quick pass, right side, and that goes nowhere. Eric Tavares flying around there like a speeding missile all over the field. A 1-yard loss on the pass. A look at Connor's season. Not the greatest as far as accuracy this year. Eric Spears Jr. now in at quarterback. He's going to throw it over the middle, and he is off the mark again. So 2 passes for him today, and 2 that were just not very close. Another huge 3rd down. Connor looking to throw it. Hit as he throws, and that is deflected away by McGee, the non-subscriber corner. So the Bears get another stop. Their defense has really found a rhythm here today, and they just need to hold on to the football. Mitchell fumbled the football today. That was his 13th career fumble, by the way, folks, for a halfback. That was a terrible punt. Oh, my goodness. That was just a god-awful punt. Now the Bears in great field position. Aiden Davis looks to be the quarterback here on the starting play of this drive. So again, look for a pass downfield. Maybe he'll actually throw it this time. 2 tight ends set. Gavin Brady is the tight end on the right side. Davis will try to throw it, and he's hit again, almost picked off by Greg Ford, the defensive tackle. Aiden Davis just holding on to the football a little too long, and if Greg Ford had that, he probably would have returned it all the way. He does have an interception in his career as a defensive tackle. Second down and 10 now. Stats back in there. 5 wide receivers set. Watch for him to take off. And Demarius Lamache is on fire at the top of your screen there. And Stats will take off. And jukes a man out, still going. First down, Bears. Inside Mustang territory. 861 rushing yards for Darrell Stats on the year. He's got over 100 here today. 103. From the 47-yard line, same formation. Stats is going to try to throw it again. Oh, Darius Mitchell drops it. He is having a rough second quarter. Of course, he is not known for catching passes. He only has 4 receptions in these 2 seasons of the FCS Dynasty. But still, he was wide open. He might have went all the way with that one. That'll bring up second down and 10 from the 47. Stats, quick pass, almost intercepted. Dangerous pass. And that is why Stats usually is just relegated to running the football. 0 for 3 on third downs today, the Bears are. Let's see if they can't convert one here. Aiden Davis back in at quarterback, hot routing a receiver. They have 3 receivers at the right of the screen. Davis dropping back. Davis throws it, and he's got his man. That's Howard Bresnagale with the catch, and he is short of the sticks. Let's see if they won't go for it. They are not in field goal range here. That would be a 55-yard attempt. And they are definitely going for it here. Goal line set from the Bears. Gavin Brady in motion to the top of the screen. Lamache is on fire on defense. Stats hands it off to the fullback, and he's got it. Now let's see who that was. I can't see the number. Number 36. I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. But it's a first down. They're going no huddle. Play action, and Gavin Brady just saved Darrell Stats' life, and he picks up 8 yards on the run. He is the entire Bears offense right now. My goodness. What a block by Gavin Brady, though. And they'll go the same play here. Stats all day, throws it to the end zone, and it's caught. He had to come back for it, though. Dropped at the 6-yard line. That's Heron, the number 2 tight end, non-subscriber player. And they will go no huddle here. I'm not sure how many timeouts they have left. And go the same play. Stats to throw off his back foot and finds the man in the end zone for the touchdown. The Bears, an extra point away from tying it up. What a drive. Oh my goodness. 12 viewers now. Appreciate you all. My goodness gracious. What a drive. What an answer from the Bears with 2 seconds left in the half. Unbelievable. I just wish I knew who number 36 was. My goodness. 9-play, 60-yard drive in just over a minute. Let's see if something crazy can't happen here on this return. They have 2 speedy guys back there. Malik Higgins, Desmond Lewis, both with 90-plus speed. If I was the Bears, I would just pooch kick this, or just kick it up high. Freshman kicker, 2-star freshman kicker, Johnny Legursky, on for the kickoff. And there is the kick. And that is going to be knelt down in the end zone, so we're going to see one more play here with 1 second left. Most likely just a run play to get into the half. All tied up, folks. That is crazy. Both of these teams are extremely good in these type of games. The Bears, 3-1 all time in full broadcast games. And here's Lozano on the double option, pitches it out, and he's dropped after a 4-yard gain. But the Bears, they're 3-1 all time in these types of games. The Mustangs are 6-1, so both very capable of winning here today. And it's the half, folks. Now start of the third quarter. All tied up at 17. And the Bears get the football first. Can they drive down the field and take the lead after being down 17-0 to the number 3 team in the nation, the Cal Poly Mustangs? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. And there's the kick. That's going to be returned by Howard Bresnagale, the receiver. And he holds on to the football. I am quite shocked, actually. Fully expected a fumble right there. Every single Bears drive after a kick return has started at their own 22-yard line. Not a whole lot of yards here today. Some exciting plays, though. Stats looking to throw it on the first play. Over the middle, and it's picked off, and that is why he does not throw the football so much. Oh, man. Not a good play. Terrible start of the second half here for the Bears. Stats now with 2 turnovers in the ball game. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. This is such a great game right now. Both teams have scored 17 unanswered points on each other. The Mustangs have had no answer against this Bears defense. And they're going to hand it off here to Lozano. Breaks the tackle, and he'll pick up about 7 or 8 yards up the gut to the 27. Cheeseburger is number 22 on the Northern Colorado Bears, Sully. He's playing linebacker and halfback. He's in there at fullback in some formations. He's doing it all here for the Bears today. Connor under center, man in motion. Down to the bottom of the screen, that's Lance Johnson, non-subscriber receiver. Lozano is dropped by double stack Rivers. He is all over the field, exactly like Eric Tavares. Oh my goodness. Mustangs 1 of 6 on third down. They need it here. 4 receivers for Connor. And he's going to take off. He's dangerous with his legs. He dives for the sticks. And they got it. That'll bring up 1st and 10 from the Bears' 24-yard line. And they're going to come out with 3 receivers. Tight end and Lozano. They go play action. Connor hit as he throws, and that pass is caught by Malik Higgins, sliding for it for a 9-yard reception. Get that man a Gatorade. Man, I'm telling you, he's doing everything right now. High formation set for the Mustangs. Double stack Rivers pointing into the backfield. That would scare any man. And Lozano escapes inside the 5-yard line of Northern Colorado. Not a great game as far as average yards per carry, but he does have a couple touchdowns here today. And the Mustangs coming out in a 3 tight end set, so we have all 3 of our freshman tight ends here for the Mustangs on the field. Tyler Chandler, 3 catches on the season, 3 touchdowns, only 18 yards. And they're going to go tight end around to Schiffer, and they weren't expecting it. That is a touchdown run for the incoming freshman, Andrew Schiffer, number 87. Oh my goodness, not a defender in sight. Wow. That fooled everybody. What a great call. And that stops the Bears' outpouring of points. The Mustangs take the lead back. And it is now 24-17. This game is crazy right now. Goodness gracious. Oh me, oh my. Mustangs on for the kickoff. It's Mason. Man, I love college football. You don't see any kind of play like that in the NFL. Just doesn't happen. Bresnagale on for the return. Can they get past the 22-yard line? It looks like they can. Success for the Bears special teams. To the 24. Outstanding. See if Darrell Stats can hold on to the football. Maybe throw it to his own teammate for once. That'd be nice. Just 260 yards passing on the season coming into this game. And they're going to go option, and that fullback got dropped for a big loss. Still don't know who number 36 is. Hart. Some random non-subscriber garbage fullback. I don't know why he's in there. Second down and 11 now. And they'll go triple option again to the non-subscriber fullback and go absolutely nowhere. And now Aiden Davis is in at quarterback. Can he actually throw the football time? Like right now, just one time. 3rd down and 10. Davis gonna finally throw it, and that is a catch for Gavin Brady, and he just got knocked out. Injured his back on the play. Oh my goodness, what a hit. That'll bring up 4th and 1. The Bears look like their punting team is on the field, and that is Johnny Legursky, the freshman kicker who also punts the ball for the team as well. And Legursky's punt, he skyrockets this. Man, he has such a good leg on him for a kicker. All the way down to the 21-yard line for Cal Poly. Counter under center for the Mustangs to start the drive, and he is pressured, and that was Ace White bringing immediate pressure up the middle for the Bears. Just letting you guys know now that the games for tomorrow, they might be pushed a whole day, because my computer wouldn't turn on all Monday, the whole day. And I barely got that live stream working on a crappy TV monitor. The next day I had to go to my mother's house to get an actual computer monitor. This thing is so small. It looks like a TV that you would see in the back of a chair on a plane or something. So it's a little rough going right now, folks. So bear with me for the schedule for the rest of this week. But we got the live streams done, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this one so far. 3rd down and 8 for the Mustangs. Connor going to take off. Look out. And he jukes, and he's got the first down. He is so dangerous with his legs. People just forget about him. But he's got nearly 1,000 rushing yards in his career. And now they're going to go play action over the middle, and that is incomplete. Lance Johnson forgot his hands on the bus. Get me something, man. A bear claw. Jeez. And immediate pressure again, almost picked off. My goodness. That would have been huge for the Bears if they were able to get an interception right there. And that was Jack Marius. Attack their tracks on the deflection. 2 tight ends set for the Mustangs. Another 3rd down and long situation. Connor, quick pass, and it's caught by Tom Schaefer, the long snapper. Clutch first down. That'll get him the ball up to the 43-yard line. Nearing midfield here. Three receivers to the bottom. And Connor over the middle, and that looked like it just hit the head of Andrew Schiffer, the number 3 tight end on the roster. Oh, White Claw? Stop it. I don't drink. Single back set for the Mustangs. Man in motion. That's Lance Johnson. And they're going to hand it off to Lozano, and he is stuffed. Only got a couple yards on the play. That'll bring them 3rd down and 6. The Bears are doing a great job of getting the Mustangs into the 3rd down situations. 3rd and 5 or more yards. But the past couple times, they have not been able to stop them. Can they do it here? Connor to throw over the middle, and it's caught, and a huge hit by Deacon Cooper. But Desmond Lewis holds on to the football, and the Mustangs now 50% on 3rd downs today. There's a look at Desmond Lewis' career numbers: 65 catches, 1,442 yards. Great career for him so far. Lozano is going to throw it back to Connor. He's got himself a reception, and he picks up 7 yards. My goodness. Mustangs pulling out a couple trick plays here today. A little tight end reverse for a touchdown, and now a halfback pass back to the quarterback. Closing in on the 4th quarter. And Connor pressured. Ace White has the sack, the first of her career. And that is not a good look, folks. I was a little bit speechless right there. Alexander Connor injured on the play. Not good. Eric Spears Jr., he is fully capable at quarterback here for the Mustangs, but it's not what you like to see there with one of the top quarterbacks in the country going down to injury. Spears looking to throw his first play in, and he finds Andrew Schiffer getting his first catch. No gain on the play, though, so that'll bring up 4th down and 7. And they might kick a field goal here, and they will. Alexander along of 44 on the season. This is a 49-yard attempt. I don't know if he's got the leg for it, but we will see. Alexander's got it! And the Mustangs take a 2-score lead. It's 27-17. Still speechless from the Alexander Connor injury. Hopefully we'll see some news about his injury status here momentarily. That would be a huge loss. Especially for the Mustangs, who are trying to get into the national title conversation here, being ranked number 3 in the country. Mustangs kick it off. And that is going to be returned by Howard Bresnagale. And he's got a nice return here up to the 32-yard line. Best return of the game so far for the Bears. Final play here of the third quarter. Stats under center. Hayes going to hand it off to Darius Mitchell, who is met by Demarius Lamache. Only a 2-yard pickup. That is the end of the third quarter. Get your 4s up in the chat, folks. This is a huge quarter and a huge game here in the Pac-10 play. Aiden Davison at quarterback for this play. Darius Mitchell back there at halfback, I believe. And Davis will try to throw it. And he goes over to the right side. It's caught for the first down. That's Heron, non-subscriber tight end. And that's a first down for the Bears as they try to get back within 1 score of the Mustangs. Single back set here, 2 tight ends. Aiden Davis still in there at quarterback. And they will hand it off up the middle. Is that double stack? Yes, it is. His first carry of the season. And that's about an 8-yard carry. So he's doing it all on defense and now getting a big old carry up the gut. Stats back in at quarterback. Darius Mitchell is at halfback behind him, as well as Hart, I believe, the non-subscriber fullback. And they will go option, and that's pitched out to Mitchell, and they do not get any yards on the play. And now is not really the time to, not get any yards. You're down 10 points. You got 5 minutes left. It's plenty of time, but you got to start getting some chunk plays here. Bears 0 for 5 on third downs today. That's unfortunate. Third down and 2. Goal line set for Darrell Stats. And he keeps it himself. He's got the first down and more. He is so fast. Big time carry. Up to the 31-yard line. And with Johnny Legursky at kicker, they are in field goal range, folks. That'd be a 48-yard field goal from here. Aiden Davis back in there at quarterback for the Bears. Hot routing a target. 2 tight ends set here for the Bears. And they will hand it off again. Rivers breaks the tackle, and he's still going. Dragged down by his face mask at the 20. Big time run for the freshman. My goodness. Somebody get this man some air. I don't think he's had a playoff yet. First down and 10 from the 15, actually. I thought he was dropped. Well, he was dropped at the 20. I forgot about the face mask. Woo, I got to pay attention, huh? Stats under center. Lamache's on fire for the Mustangs. And there's Tyler Rocky getting his first career carry. He picks up a couple yards up the gut. Shout out to Tyler Rocky. I'm not sure if he's in the chat here at all watching. But that was your first carry, young man. 7-play, 55-yard drive right now, over 2 minutes off the clock. And Stats hands it off. Darius Mitchell, he's got the edge. Darius Mitchell finds the end zone, and the Bears clawing their way back in it. Great run from the junior halfback. And that drive was helped along by a bunch of freshmen. Aiden Davis, double stack Rivers, Tyler Rocky, all making big plays here for them on that drive. Legursky on for the extra point, still perfect on the season, and he will remain perfect. It is 27-24. This is going to be an exciting 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Strap yourselves in, folks. My goodness. Another live stream going to make me lose my voice yet again. After this, I'm going to go play some Apex Legends with my brother, Chaos Driven. Shout out in the chat. If you guys like watching Apex Legends or Call of Duty, he also has those on his channel. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to him. If not, I mean, whatever, alright? It's all up to you. Nice kick again from Legursky. All the way 9 yards into the end zone. And the Mustangs, let's see what they can do on offense. Good news, folks. Alexander Connor is back in at quarterback. And breathe a big sigh of relief for the Mustang fans. And Connor will hand it off first play. Lozano. And he will pick up 4 yards. Ace White, another tackle for herself. And that was a 4-yard carry for Lozano. Bears defense has been actually really impressive here today with just 2 subscriber players that are actual defensive players out there. And then you add in Ace White, who is also now a subscriber player. And Jack Marius Theratrax. That's right, I said it again. What's up? Malik Higgins gets the first down. 13 hurries, 5 sacks today for the Bears. This is the best I've ever seen this defense play. That is crazy. If they can get some defensive linemen in recruiting, look out for Northern Colorado. Look at Malik Higgins' numbers, 18 catches, 391 yards, 4 touchdowns on the season. Such a great athlete. He does have a case of the dropsies, though, but he'll work on it. Connor trying to run out as much clock as he can. And there's Lozano on the double option. He pitches it back, and that is a 6-yard carry. Bully Cooper on the tackle. That brings up 2nd down and 4. Couple big plays coming up, folks. Andrew Schiffer, the tight end, is back there at fullback for the Mustangs. They will hand it off. Lozano's got the first down and more. He might go. Double stack Rivers saves the touchdown at the 40-yard line. My goodness, he's everywhere. If he was not out on the field right there, that might have been a touchdown. Lozano looking a little tired out there as well. He's been carrying the rock all game long. 381 total yards for the Bears, 254 for Cal Poly today. High formation set, less than 2 minutes remain. And they will go counter, and double stack Rivers, another tackle for the linebacker, halfback. And there's a timeout for the Bears. It's 2nd down and 8. If they hold them right here, the Mustangs might not be in field goal range. I believe Malik Higgins is on fire. Lozano has some space, and Deacon Cooper drops him at the 26-yard line. Lozano now hits the century mark, and the Bears, or the Mustangs rather, are now in field goal range. And they will keep it on the ground. Andrew Schiffer, he has a touchdown run today, and he's got another big run here for the big tight end to the 15-yard line. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. What a run. And we might get a 15-yard penalty here. No, they're not going to call him on it. So the Mustangs get a little lucky on that without getting the penalty. 3 of 3 today in the red zone. 3 touchdowns. Goal line set. The Bears trying to save their time out here. And Lozano gets a carry. And he breaks a couple tackles. A couple more. And he gets another first down. The Mustangs might have just sealed it, folks. Oh my goodness, what a drive here by Cal Poly, showing why they are the number 3 team in the country. Lozano, player of the game for Cal Poly. Darrell Stats, player of the game for the Bears. Should have been double stack Rivers in my opinion. And they will hand it off again. Lozano is going to fall down at the 1-yard line, just shy of the end zone. My goodness, I thought he was in. So I'm not sure if the Bears could, if they were able to stop them and hold them to a field goal. I'm not sure if there would be any time left here. 9-play, 79-yard drive. And Connor's going to throw the football. Lozano's wide open, but he's dropped. Darius Mitchell in there playing linebacker on that play. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. My goodness. No timeouts left for the Bears. Mustangs 5 of 11 right now on 3rd down conversions. I would be surprised if they threw the football again. Connor under center. And Connor will hand it off to Lozano, and he punches it in, and that is going to do it, folks. Mustangs with a fantastic drive to put this game on ice. What a valiant effort here today by the Northern Colorado Bears. A lot of freshmen came out here today, and they showed out and showed what this team is really capable of against the number 3 team in the nation. But a huge win for Cal Poly. They are now 7-1 on the season, 7-1 all time in subscriber versus subscriber games. Northern Colorado now 3-2 all time in such games. They are now 5-3 on the season. But if you are a Bears fan or you are on the Bears team, keep your heads up. That was a great effort. Absolutely fantastic game. Just got to fix some issues with holding on to the football, some bad turnovers, and get a defensive line, and this team could be really nasty. But shout out to double stack Rivers, man. Fantastic game from the freshman. And here's a nice little return to the 21-yard line. The worst return of the game, actually, for the Bears. They have no timeouts left. Might just see 1 or 2 plays here. 58 plays of offense today for the Mustangs. Almost 15 minutes off the clock from them. And that was really the big, big difference. As Stats is sacked. Oh my goodness, you don't like to see that. Lamache crushes him for a loss of 8. That's his 6th sack of the season. I mean, at this point, just let the clock run out so you get out of here without any injuries. And here's Jada Streets on the carry. 2-star freshman halfback getting the first carry of the game. And that's it, folks. 34-24 is the final. Mustangs come out on top. They had a little injury scare there for a bit with Alexander Connor. And the first 2 drives on defense, they were absolutely plastering Darrell Stats. A couple takeaways for the defense. Double stack Rivers for the Bears. Fantastic game from him. Eric Tavares played great on defense as well. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of these stats. Not a whole lot of offense. I did switch the difficulty for this game to All-American to see if it would like adjust any of the stats or anything like that, but it literally did nothing. So I'll have to work on something like that in the off-season. 3 takeaways for the Mustangs today. 1 takeaway for the Bears. And we'll get into the individual stats here momentarily. But GG's, everybody. My goodness. GG's in the chat. Well, here it was 17-0. And then the Bears, they just had a storming of points right there to tie it up. I mean, it was just back and forth, back and forth. And the Mustangs finally were able to pull away. They have a more talented roster on offense as far as overalls. Connor, 134 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Sacked 5 times today. The defense was getting after him today, folks. Lozano, $117, 3 touchdowns. And Lozano now has 31 touchdowns on the ground in his career, 13 this season. Guy's an absolute monster. Andrew Schiffer with the tight end around for the score. That was unbelievable. I did not expect the Mustangs to pull that one out of the hat trick. And here we go, the fumble, Connor. Higgins, Lewis, both had 50-plus yards today. The long snapper, the GOAT, Tom Schaefer, 1 catch, 11 yards. Bunch of drops here for the Mustangs. Johnson had 1. Schaefer with 1. Schiffer, Lewis, they all had 1. Dan Williamson with 22 pancakes. What? What? That is crazy. He had 25 coming into this game. That's unbelievable. What in the world is going on? Jay Washington led the Mustangs in tackles with 4. He had 3 for a loss as well. A lot of people had tackles here today for the Mustangs. Their defense was on the field for, well, not really that much. Their offense was on the field for 15 minutes. They had a lot of tackles for a loss. A couple sacks. Mike Rowland, freshman defensive tackle. Demarius Lamache had 1 there at the end of the game. Kit Lewis with the pick. A couple deflections. Forced fumble for Ralph William. 1 recovered for Lamache. And kicking, Alexander was 2 of 2. Some clutch kicks there by the non-subscriber kicker. And the Bears. Aiden Davis, 3 of 5 today, 31 yards. Darrell Stats, 3 of 6, 24 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Both were sacked 1 time apiece. Darrell Stats, $117 with a touchdown, so he had as many yards as Lozano today with just 2 less touchdowns. Darius Mitchell had a touchdown today. That gives him 16 rushing touchdowns for his career. Tyler Rocky had a carry. Jada Streets with a carry. Aiden Davis. And there's double stack. 19 yards for double stack on 2 carries. And a broken tackle. Fumble for Stats. Fumble for Mitchell. Matt Herron, freshman tight end with 2 catches. He's a non-subscriber player. And this freshman fullback, I have no idea why he's actually in at fullback ever, but whatever. Will Jefferson, 11 pancakes, 1 sack allowed. And that is Jefferson's 8th sack allowed in his career, 4th this season. Double stack led the Bears in tackles. He tied Deacon Cooper and Jack Marius Tactheratrax with 6 tackles apiece. Double stack with 3 tackles for loss and 2 sacks today. Absolutely balled out. He gets the game ball from me. I don't know about you guys, but he definitely deserved that one. Eric Tavares also balled out on defense. 4 tackles, 3 for a loss, and a sack. My goodness. The halfbacks. Mitchell also with a tackle for a loss. How do your halfbacks account for 7 tackles for a loss? Outrageous. Ace White, 6 tackles, 1 for a loss, 1 sack. Very good day for her as well. No picks or anything like that. 4 pass deflections. Weddle with a forced fumble recovered by Matt Daniels. Johnny Legursky, 1 of 1 today. Along with 46, 3 of 3 extra points. And 4 kickoffs, 4 touchbacks. The guy just has a cannon for a leg. I love it. He did great punting the football as well. 44.3 yard average. 42.6 net. Outstanding. They had a lot of kick returns. And not a whole lot of punt returns. But 33 yards for Darius Mitchell. But that is it, folks. That is going to be the end of the stream. Like I said earlier on in the stream, I don't know if the 2 games that are scheduled for tomorrow will be out tomorrow. But I'm going to try my hardest. Like I said, my computer just, kind of stopped working for me Monday, like all day. And then my monitor died. So I had to wait an entire day to get an actual computer monitor. And it's rough, folks. It is really small. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get those edited. But if I do not get them done, I will update you guys in the Discord community. So you will not be out of the loop. But that is it, folks. That is it for the stream. I will talk to you all in the Discord. I'll see y'all later. Take it easy.